13 secrets to keep your brain younger and even sharper. Have you ever had trouble finding the right word or forgotten important information or someone's birthday? Our brains change with age, and processing speed becomes a bit slower, which can significantly disrupt our daily lives. This can be concerning, especially if you've had a close relative with dementia and have experienced firsthand the consequences of this terrible disease. But is it possible to keep our brains young for longer? Yes, it is. And that's what today's video is about: the 13 secrets to keep your brain younger and even sharper. Fortunately, cognitive decline and the risk of dementia are influenced by what we do and not just by genetics or age. I will talk about what you should do, what to eat, and the best exercises to make your brain more robust and active than ever before. Are you ready? Let's go. What are the 13 secrets to keeping your brain young? 13th secret: maintain a purpose in life. Having goals and objectives increases brain resilience and can protect against cognitive decline. Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose in life have a lower risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Having clear goals, whether personal, professional, or altruistic, provides a sense of direction and meaning, keeping our brains engaged and motivated. When we engage in activities that are important to us and challenge us to grow and learn, our brains are stimulated to form new neural connections and strengthen existing ones. This process, known as neuroplasticity, is crucial for maintaining brain health and resilience throughout life. Additionally, having a purpose in life can help us better cope with stress and adversity. When we face challenges with a sense of purpose, we are more likely to see them as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than threats. This positive outlook can reduce the negative impact of stress on the brain and promote emotional resilience. Finding and cultivating a sense of purpose is an individual journey and can change over time. It may involve seeking knowledge, contributing to the community, developing meaningful relationships, expressing creativity, or pursuing personal growth. The important thing is to find activities and goals that deeply resonate with our values and give us a sense of accomplishment. Incorporating meaningful activities into our daily routine, whether through hobbies, volunteering, continuous learning, or pursuing passions, can help us maintain a vibrant sense of purpose. Additionally, sharing our goals and experiences with others can provide support, motivation, and a sense of connection, further strengthening our purpose. 12th secret: fix vision and hearing problems. If you have any vision issues, such as cataracts, where the lens of the eye becomes cloudy, causing blurred vision, or presbyopia, a visual condition that occurs with aging after the age of 40, this can negatively affect your brain and increase your risk of dementia. The lack of adequate visual stimuli can contribute to cognitive decline. Vision is our primary sense for the outside world, acting as the gateway to the brain, helping it process and interpret the surrounding environment. If you have cataracts or presbyopia, you won't be able to properly see objects and colors. You won't be able to read a newspaper, a book, or a magazine, and this will atrophy your brain. Don't let this happen to you. Hearing is the same, and even worse because it is often neglected. As we age, we gradually lose our hearing. You need to address this. Studies show that hearing loss contributes to brain atrophy much faster than normal. In the past decade, we've learned that hearing loss is the leading cause of preventable dementia. Yes, the leading cause. And now, in July 2024, The Lancet published a study with over 3,000 people with atherosclerosis, showing that a simple hearing aid could reduce cognitive decline by an impressive 48%. That's incredible. See an ENT specialist and check if your hearing is perfect. If it's not, wear a hearing aid. If your inner ear is sending distorted signals to the brain, it will have to work harder, use more energy to understand what's being said. Additionally, you'll distance yourself from social activities around you, and the brain will atrophy due to a lack of external stimulation. 11th secret: get mental stimulation. The brain constantly needs to be challenged. Learning new things increases the number of synapses between neurons. So it's not just sensory stimuli that matter, mental stimuli and challenges are essential too. What kinds of stimulation can improve your brain? Reading doesn't have to be books, it can be magazines, articles, or online texts, will help with your vocabulary and comprehension. Don't like reading? Try mental games like puzzles, crosswords, chess, Sudoku, or learn new skills like painting, woodworking, photography, or instruments like guitar or piano. Participating in courses, lectures, whatever you enjoy, continuing education. Don't let yourself get stuck in time. You could also improve your writing by drafting stories, keeping a journal, or learning new languages. Does this really work? Yes. There's a study that left a mark on me called the Nun Study. The nuns donated their brains to research after death, as well as their diaries, so researchers could see if cognitive decline existed over time. Among the findings, they saw that the higher the level of education and engagement in mental activities like reading, games, and writing, the lower the risk of developing dementia. When the Mother Superior died, she was seen as a mentally agile woman, able to plan convent activities with quick and dynamic memory. Yet surprisingly, her brain was filled with amyloid plaques. She appeared to be in an advanced stage of Alzheimer's. But her diary and interactions with others showed that in fact her brain was much younger than it appeared. In other words, she built up a cognitive reserve over decades of her life. You should build up your cognitive reserve too. 10th secret, control your blood sugar well. If you have prediabetes or diabetes, an alarm should go off in your head. Try to change that urgently. This type of metabolic alteration greatly increases the risk of dementia, impairs memory, worsens attention, concentration, processing speed, and executive function. People with diabetes experience accelerated cognitive decline, so much so that researchers believe Alzheimer's could be a form of diabetes, known as type 3 diabetes. Diabetes inflames the brain, causes dysfunction of the blood-brain barrier, and increases the risk of stroke and vascular dementia. If you have diabetes, watch our videos on diabetes. I cover a lot about how to better manage blood sugar levels. There's a study where insulin was sprayed directly into the noses of individuals with Alzheimer's, and it improved cognitive performance and memory. Another study showed that dapagliflozin, a new diabetes drug commercially known as Forxiga, in elderly patients with type 2 diabetes and mild cognitive impairment, improved their cognitive function, self-efficacy, and quality of life. There is a clear relationship between diabetes and the brain, so control your blood sugar well to keep your brain young and sharp. Additionally, adopting a healthy lifestyle is essential, including a balanced diet, regular physical exercise, and stress management. A diet rich in whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats can help maintain stable blood sugar levels and provide essential nutrients for proper brain function. Physical exercise also plays a crucial role in the prevention and management of diabetes, as well as promoting brain health. Regular physical activity improves insulin sensitivity, helps control weight, reduces inflammation, and stimulates the production of neuronal growth factors, contributing to the preservation of cognitive functions. Stress management is another important aspect, as chronic stress can elevate blood sugar levels and damage brain health. Relaxation techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and yoga can be useful for reducing stress and promoting mental well-being. 9th secret, do strength training. That's right, if you want a young brain, you need to lift weights and do strength training. Several studies show that frail older adults with little muscle mass are at a higher risk of dementia. Weight training has been shown to protect hippocampal regions, a brain region associated with cognition and long-term memory, from degeneration in populations at risk for Alzheimer's disease. Strength training can positively impact perception and cognition, improving cognitive impairment and even slowing cognitive decline. And note, the changes in brain activation in response to resistance training are related to neurobiological mechanisms, different from those induced by aerobic exercises. So it's not just walking or cycling, you need to lift weights too. Regular resistance exercise offers a host of benefits for brain health. In addition to strengthening muscles and improving functional capacity, weight training stimulates the production of growth factors like BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which plays a crucial role in brain plasticity, the formation of new neural connections, and protection against neurodegeneration. Studies have shown that strength training can increase the volume of the hippocampus, a brain region essential for memory and learning. This finding is especially relevant for older adults and individuals at risk of developing Alzheimer's, as hippocampal atrophy is one of the first signs of the disease. Moreover, resistance training can improve executive function, which includes skills like planning, decision-making, and problem-solving. This occurs because weight training activates brain areas involved in motor control and coordination, stimulating communication between different brain regions. It's important to note that a combination of aerobic and resistance exercises seems to be the most effective approach for promoting brain health. While aerobic exercises like walking and cycling improve cardiovascular function and cerebral blood flow, strength training offers additional benefits through distinct neurobiological mechanisms. Therefore, if you want to keep your brain young and healthy, incorporate weight training into your exercise routine. Under the guidance of a qualified professional, weight training can be adapted to your individual needs and abilities, providing a safe and effective way to protect and enhance your cognitive functions throughout life. 8th secret: don't abuse alcohol and cut out cigarettes. Alcohol abuse can increase the risk of dementia. Alcohol is neurotoxic, and excessive consumption can lead to brain atrophy, mainly due to neuron death and certain nutritional deficiencies, especially B vitamins, particularly vitamin B1, thiamine. If you drink too much, try to reduce your consumption, but drinking moderately doesn't increase the risk of dementia. A study published in JAMA in February this year showed that light alcohol consumption can even be neuroprotective, but those who drank too much had an increased buildup of tau, a protein associated with Alzheimer's. Cigarettes, on the other hand, are completely different. No amount of smoking is good. If you smoke, stop immediately. Cigarettes increase vascular damage, oxidative stress, brain inflammation, are neurotoxic, raise the risk of hypertension, reduce brain oxygenation, interfere with neurotransmitters, and accelerate brain aging. So, reduce alcohol and cut out cigarettes. Excessive alcohol consumption can cause significant brain damage, leading to a condition known as alcoholic dementia or Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome. This condition is characterized by memory problems, confusion, disorientation, and motor coordination difficulties. Thiamine deficiency, common in chronic alcoholics due to poor nutrition and impaired nutrient absorption, plays a crucial role in the development of this form of dementia. However, studies have shown that moderate alcohol consumption, particularly red wine, may offer some brain health benefits. This is partly due to the antioxidant compounds in wine, such as resveratrol, which may help protect neurons from oxidative damage and inflammation. However, it's important to emphasize that these benefits are only observed with moderate consumption, and exceeding these limits can negate any protective effects and increase the risk of health problems. When it comes to smoking, there is no safe level of consumption. Cigarettes contain a variety of toxic substances that can harm brain health in several ways. Nicotine and other components in cigarettes can damage blood vessels, reducing blood flow to the brain and depriving it of essential oxygen and nutrients. Additionally, smoking increases oxidative stress and inflammation, which are linked to the development of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Therefore, to protect brain health and reduce the risk of dementia, it's advisable to moderate alcohol consumption and completely avoid smoking. Adopting a healthy lifestyle with a balanced diet, regular exercise, and social and cognitive engagement can also help promote brain health and reduce the risk of cognitive decline over a lifetime. 7th secret: eat the mind diet. If you think your brain will stay young by eating junk food, think again. We are what we eat. The MIND diet was developed in 2015 after a study published in the journal Alzheimer's and Dementia, which combined the Mediterranean diet with the DASH diet. It includes foods rich in antioxidants like olive oil, colorful fruits and vegetables, and nuts, which protect the brain against free radicals. Healthy fats from fatty fish and avocado, along with foods with anti-inflammatory properties such as turmeric, black pepper, oregano, garlic, basil, rosemary, and ginger, are all rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. And of course, low consumption of unhealthy foods like sweets and processed foods. With this diet, your brain will get the vitamins and nutrients it needs. And don't forget to stay hydrated properly. The MIND, Mediterranean Intervention for Neurodegenerative Delay diet, was specifically developed to promote brain health and reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. This nutritional approach emphasizes the consumption of foods rich in nutrients and bioactive compounds with neuroprotective properties. The antioxidants found in foods like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and olive oil help fight oxidative stress, which is associated with brain aging and cognitive decline. These compounds neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage brain cells and contribute to inflammation. Additionally, the healthy fats found in fatty fish like salmon and sardines and in avocado are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. DHA is an essential component of brain cell membranes and plays a crucial role in cognitive function, neurogenesis, and neuroplasticity. Foods with anti-inflammatory properties, such as the spices and herbs mentioned earlier, are also fundamental for brain health. Chronic inflammation has been linked to various neurodegenerative diseases, and these ingredients can help modulate the inflammatory response and protect neurons from damage. On the other hand, excessive consumption of processed foods rich in sugars, trans fats, and chemical additives can negatively impact brain health. These foods can contribute to inflammation, oxidative stress, and insulin resistance, factors associated with cognitive decline and an increased risk of dementia. Sixth secret: make sure you get vitamins and nutrients that help memory. I just talked about the MIND diet. The brain needs the nutrients that a diverse and colorful diet provides. But some people, even with an ideal diet, have health issues like atrophic gastritis or take medication that blocks nutrient absorption. And that's why you need to be aware of your levels of certain vitamins that are essential for brain health. What are these important vitamins for your brain? Vitamin B12, vitamin B1, thiamine, and vitamin D, which comes primarily from our skin through exposure to sunlight, especially UVB rays. If your body is deficient in any of these vitamins, your brain won't function properly. And what supplements can help with memory besides these vitamins? Creatine, which provides energy to the brain, offers neuroprotection and increases neurotransmitter production. Another supplement is taurine, which stimulates the formation of new brain cells, providing a potential source for replacing damaged and aging brain cells. Another supplement is lion's mane, a mushroom that I even have growing at home, and animal studies have shown that it helps regenerate brain cells and improves hippocampus function, which, as I've mentioned, is related to memory. Remember, if your body lacks any vitamins, your brain won't work as well as it could. Fifth secret: build social networks. Several studies show that maintaining an active social life, socializing with friends and family, is crucial for brain health and can reduce the risk of dementia. Social isolation increases the risk of death from all causes and also the risk of dementia. We are social beings. We need to talk, touch, hug, and smile. Moreover, social support provides emotional support, reducing stress and the risk of depression and anxiety, which can damage brain connections. I know some people will say they prefer to be alone, but many studies show that our social networks are important for brain health. Indeed, social interaction plays a fundamental role in maintaining brain health and preventing cognitive decline. Engaging in social activities, whether through meeting friends and family, participating in community groups, or involving yourself in shared hobbies, can stimulate the brain in many ways. When we engage in social interactions, Our brains are challenged to process complex information, interpret nonverbal cues, formulate responses, and recall details. These mental activities help keep our brains active and flexible, strengthening existing neural connections and promoting the formation of new ones. Additionally, social connections provide important emotional support. Feeling loved, valued, and part of a community can significantly reduce stress and improve overall well-being. Chronic stress and loneliness have been linked to a range of mental health issues, such as depression and anxiety, which can negatively impact brain function and increase the risk of cognitive decline. Studies have shown that people with strong social networks and regular social engagement have a lower risk of developing dementia compared to those who are socially isolated. This may be due to the protective effects of mental stimulation, emotional support, and stress reduction provided by social interactions. However, it's important to recognize that the quality of social interactions is just as important as the quantity. Positive, meaningful, and rewarding relationships are the ones that contribute the most to brain health. So, even those who enjoy moments of solitude can benefit from cultivating genuine and enriching social connections. Fourth secret: protect your head. Head injuries are the third most common cause of dementia in people under 50. If you like heading the ball in soccer, train in boxing or MMA, or practice contact sports where head trauma is common, think again. Head trauma can lead to traumatic brain injury, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which increases the risk of cognitive problems, mood disorders, chronic headaches, speech problems, aggressive behavior, and even Parkinson's disease. A 2016 study published in the journal Neurology found that a history of traumatic brain injury can accelerate the onset of cognitive decline by 2 or more years. So wear a helmet, use seatbelts, and have airbags. Pay attention to your surroundings, and if you're elderly, do everything possible to prevent falls. Install handrails in bathrooms, remove rugs, and avoid alcohol and medications that increase the risk of falls. 3-yard secret: take good care of your sleep. Insomnia and poor sleep destroy your memory. Those who don't sleep at least 7 hours a night are more likely to develop Alzheimer's, attention deficits, depression, excessive daytime sleepiness, and a higher risk of traffic accidents. Studies suggest that sleep patterns earlier in life can contribute to the risk of Alzheimer's. Both insufficient sleep and prolonged sleep are associated with a higher likelihood of developing dementia. Researchers at the University of Rochester discovered that while we are in deep sleep, the brain activates the brain cleaning system, eliminating debris like beta amyloid and tau. If we don't get deep sleep, the system cannot function effectively, and these proteins accumulate between neurons. An important point: the level of noise at night may be affecting your sleep and aging your brain. Avoid noise or light at night. I guarantee you'll have better memory and more energy the next day. Second secret: keep your blood pressure and cholesterol in check. What's good for the heart is good for the brain, and vice versa. The book Keep Sharp by Dr. Sanjay Gupta reinforces this relationship. It's worth reading that book. Hypertension, especially during middle age, is associated with an increased risk of cognitive decline and strokes. The systolic value, the top number, seems to be more important for dementia risk than the diastolic value, although both damage blood vessels. A study published in the journal Nature in 2019 showed that a high-sodium diet reduces nitric oxide levels and increases tau protein related to Alzheimer's. And new research from December 2022 showed that people with a potassium-rich diet, which counteracts the effect of sodium, have a lower risk of dementia. What's your blood pressure? Check it out. And is it normal, low, or high? If it's high, see a cardiologist for proper treatment. Is cholesterol related to dementia? Yes. High levels of LDL and lipoprotein increase the risk of dementia, and there are several types of dementia, such as Alzheimer's and vascular dementia. What's bad for the heart is bad for the brain. So, if your LDL cholesterol is elevated, increase your oat consumption, eat foods that help lower cholesterol, and if you can't manage, treat it with medication. Oh, but do statins increase the risk of dementia? False! A 2021 meta-analysis from the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology, which analyzed 36 studies, concluded that statins reduce the risk of dementia by 20% to 32%. I'll leave the link in the description. 1st secret: keep moving. Let's follow the advice of a centenarian who still works, by choice because she enjoys interacting with her colleagues. What's the secret to reaching 100 years old with a vibrant brain? That's right. Keep moving. Move. Don't stop. The brain was made to move. An example is the ascidian, a small jellyfish with a rudimentary nervous system of only 300 neurons that swims in the ocean until it finds a rock to attach to. When that happens, its neurons die, and it becomes more like a plant than an animal. When you move, your body produces BDNF, a chemical that grows neurons. That's why when you exercise, your thinking becomes clearer. Does it have to be a lot? A study from April 2023 showed that just 6 minutes of high-intensity exercise already increases BDNF. No excuses. Physical activity is crucial for heart and brain circulation. Remember, what's good for the heart is good for the brain, and vice versa. Physical exercise reduces stress and improves mood. Do the exercise you enjoy: walking, running, cycling, swimming, or dancing. The important thing is to move. It's 150 minutes a week of moderate activity, or if you prefer, a more intense exercise for just 6 minutes a day can already produce BDNF. That's it. Follow these 13 secrets, and you'll be able to protect yourself from memory loss because, as I said, it's not 100% genetic. Even if you have the worst genes for Alzheimer's, APOE4, you only have a 60% chance of developing Alzheimer's. The other 40% is in your hands. They're environmental factors, and what you do with your genes, epigenetics. Use your time wisely and protect your brain, the most important organ in our body. Did you enjoy the video? Don't forget to share it so more people can gain this knowledge. Remember to subscribe and see you in the next video. Thank you very much.